our official sponsor, Greenwood Stock Trading. If you want to learn how to make some passive income, some extra money, so you can invest in your future and your kids' future, give them a call for a free 10-minute consultation, 281-760-3170. Go get to the bag. All right, man, let's talk about playing Benavidez purses. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Obviously, you got pay-per-view money that's into it, so we don't know the exact split that the fighters will split out of the pay-per-view money. We do know it breaks down to 45% for the promoter, 45% for the cable networks, and 10% for Showtime. So I don't know out of that 45% how much does the Al, TGB, and whoever else involved take, how much goes to the fighters. So basically, for every pay-per-view they move, Showtime, if it's $80, Showtime get $8. So so I'm not sure how that breaks down for the fighters. Stephen Espinola tell you they get 80-90% of the money. I don't believe that to be true. Anytime somebody can pay you, why would they take less when they paying out to you? So they got to make up the money somewhere. That's just how I see it, for sure. But yeah, there's other factors into it. They get a piece of the gate, and then also what people may or may not know. Somebody put me hip to this. They got to break even. The event has to break even for the fighters with guarantees to be paid out. So the event has to break even for the fighters' guarantees to be paid out. So that's something else to kind of look at and think about for a minute. So it's a lot of integral parts that go into it. You know what I'm saying? You got people thinking that they sell $1 million, the fighter split it down the middle. You got to understand that you got to kind of understand that there's other people to get paid from this. You got to understand, you got the whole venue who got to be rented out. You got, cameramen that got to get paid. Now that's just go from just, the production that go from Showtime. The cable companies got to get they split in for carrying it and promoting it. And the promoters, they make out like fat rats. So it's a lot that go into it, bro. And I think Canelo, it was said that Canelo, I think he get a higher percentage than most fighters, than your average fighter, for every event that after 150,000 buys, it's something like 8 or 10% he get. I think the going rate for the fighter is 5% after 200,000 buys. So that's what I think I'm guesstimating there, but I think it was something like that. So thinking they get 90% of the money, 90% of the money, like Espinosa saying, it's just a bold-faced fucking lie. All right, but that's just kind of some of the the breakdown of how this how the money kind of guesstimation, how it be broken down. But let's get to it, man. And Caleb Plant, David Benavidez, purse and salary. How much money can Caleb Plant and David Benavidez earn? So according to some reports, Plant and Benavidez have agreed to a 50-50 deal, with each to pocket $2 million. However, we don't know if this is with pay-per-view share or not. Therefore, we only know the complete breakdown after the fight. One thing we do know is that this will be in the region between $2 to $4 million. So this is probably without pay-per-view shares if I had to be a bet man. And maybe it's with, without, but maybe it's with, but like I said, after 150,000, that's when Canelo shit kick in. I want to say it's like 8 or 10%. I think the going rate is 5%. I definitely could be wrong on that for fighters, but you got to understand they're gonna bring a piece of that gate home too. So you got to understand resort fees and concessions and stuff. So I guess they might bring, I forget the going rate for the gate, might be 5-10% of the gate. So they get money from different revenue from different areas for this as well too. And this is just a guarantee. So I mean, if it does well, obviously it's going to be higher than that. It's going to be higher than that. So I mean, especially if they selling tickets and they selling tickets and they doing stuff of that nature, then yeah, it's gonna be higher than that for sure. So we have to wait and see. But yeah, still, I think good paydays coming. I think if I had to guesstimate, they probably gonna be somewhere about the 5 million mark, maybe a piece. If it does really well, a lot higher than that. And that's good money for super middleweight. Super middleweight isn't a division that it isn't a household name division. Historically, it's kind of like an overseas European division, so it's not a hotbed for big and great pay-per-views. So that's what people got to remember. It's not a hotbed for big and great pay-per-views. So I think people kind of got to remember that too. So it's good money. It's good money for them. It's good money for them. So got to remember they ain't the biggest names in the sport neither. They're not the biggest names in the sport neither. So they still kind of trying to grow and get there, and slowly but surely, super middleweight has been coming into its own. Slowly but surely, it's kind of been doing its own thing historically. So, but yeah, I think it's still good paydays for super middleweights, and so I think they might even get a little bit more than that. Might be on a $6-7 million range, but you gotta understand this ain't welterweight, this ain't heavyweight. This is a division that's more than likely still foreign to a lot of fans in boxing, or a lot of fans, casual fans. So they got an opportunity to keep the momentum rolling in the super middleweight division, especially Caleb Plant, being involved with Canelo. So he got an opportunity to really, build his fan base and help build the profile of the super middleweight division. He can kind of, make his mark, bro. He kind of really could. He kind of really can make his mark at this. So, so he could be might be a historical fact for the super middleweight division. So, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support, everybody showing the channel. Check out the Boxing News playlist. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. One time for the one time. Goodfella TV. Don't forget, check out our podcast platforms. You listen to our live shows for free. And do me a favor, when you go to whatever podcast platform that you prefer, rate me over there. I appreciate that. Just hit the link tree. You can find me on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and a host of others. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace.